and I have MP Badaway followed by Brian Massey on my list, and then Mr. Cooper.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. And I'll say this, and I'll be blunt about it. Especially for the past year, we've been going through this diatribe of attempts by the Conservatives to time after time create scandal, as well as in an attempt to create a narrative that the government is enacting in the best interests of Canadians. And quite frankly, I'm getting tired of it because it's just, once again, a narrative that they continually try to gain and, of course, utilize the media to get out there to try and manipulate public opinion. With that said, it's just simply playing politics. And I think, as Ms. Damoff alluded to, we feel that this is of extreme importance. The minister back on October 3rd, 2023, thought it was of extreme importance by announcing corrective actions after his fact-finding efforts to come to the bottom of what we're discussing today. So bottom line, it's being dealt with.
Just 1 second, MP Badaway. I have a point of order. Mr. Brock?
I thought the chair made it abundantly clear that we were debating the sub-amendment, not the substantive motion brought by Mr. Perkins or the amended motion brought by Mr. Villemure. And what we're hearing is completely irrelevant material on the sub-amendment. So I'd like to get to the point because there's a number of members who want to add to this discussion. We have a number of motions on the table. All will have to come to a vote at some point. I just ask that the chair get to the point, or ask the member to get to the point.
Thank you, MP Brock. And just to be clear, we have one motion and then one amendment and one sub-amendment, and we're discussing, in fact, the sub-amendment. So I'd ask members to try to generally stay on topic of the sub-amendment, which we're discussing right now with regards to the number of hours per witnesses and the number of meetings, so from 2 to 1. However, Mr. Brock and this committee were rather collegial. I've given leeway on all sides to sometimes stray a little past the exact topic we're discussing, and I think it can be pertinent to the sub-amendment to discuss the broader context. So I give a bit of leeway, but let's try to focus on the sub-amendment so that we can move with haste and efficiency in this meeting. Mr. Badaway, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I do apologize for hurting Mr. Brock's feelings. However, the topic at hand is with respect to the issue, and I'm speaking about the issue through the sub-amendment that Ms. Damoff has presented. With that, and the overlying message that I'm speaking on, however, is the time being wasted by the cons once again to play their political games. Having said that, we are going to be, and speaking to Ms. Damoff's sub-amendment, we are looking at an amendment that outlines 2 meetings. And again, I'm not prepared to play those political games over the course of those 2 meetings. I think 1 meeting will suffice. I think with that, given the opportunity to the 3 individuals that we're actually going to allocate an hour each to, will in fact come to the results of what we're all looking for out of this meeting. And with that as well, the opportunity to once again bring attention to the efforts by the minister to look at corrective actions being taken ever since he announced that back on October 3rd, 2023. And I think at the very least, both Mr. Brock and his colleagues on the opposite side will recognize that we are here to get a job done, not a political job, but the business of government, and get to the bottom of which we're all looking for with respect to this 1 meeting being undertaken. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.